Hi, my name is Gravley-Stack, and I'm running for re-election on the West Fargo School Board.
What are the most important issues in your race?
I think one of the biggest issues we've been facing during my past 4 years on the school board is just managing the incredible growth throughout the West Fargo School District. It's been going on before I got on the board, but it continues to grow, and trying to do that in such a way that we can stay ahead of the growth so we don't have overcrowding in our schools. But also so that we don't sacrifice the excellent educational opportunity and the opportunities for personalized learning for our students, so that their education doesn't suffer while we're scrambling to figure out how to accommodate, 400 to 600 new students every year.
And what would you do to address those issues?
I think that one of the things that we really need to continue to do is advocate for, with our state legislature, for on-time funding for our schools. We've been advocating for that for quite a while. We're in a position where we're educating roughly 500 students, new students every year that we're not receiving state funds for. And that makes it very difficult to educate. I always think of it in terms of, 500 students is a large elementary school in our district, and that is a challenge for us. So I think continuing to advocate and educate our legislators about the impact of the current funding model. We also need to continue to stay ahead of those growth trends to the best we can. We've done some demographic studies and are continuing to do that so that we aren't surprised by the influx of students into our district. And then finally, I think we need to continue to engage our stakeholders, our students, our parents, and community members. We've done that for a lot of the important decision-making processes this past year with changing school boundaries for our elementary students and those kinds of things. We have a model where we really try to be very educational and involve as many people as we can in those decision-making processes. And I think the more we continue to do that, that will serve us well.
What differentiates you from your opponents, and why should someone vote for you?
Well, I have served on the board for 4 years, and I think I've proven my leadership skills through that, especially through this last year as the president of the board, as we've again taken on some tough tasks like boundaries, searching for a new superintendent and things like that. So I think that experience is helpful. While I applaud new people wanting to get on the board, I think that's great, but I think a balance of new people and experienced people could be really beneficial for us. My entire career has been working in higher education, and I think that gives me a unique perspective to be able to talk to what we're seeing in higher education in terms of preparation needs, maybe needs for more attention for graduating students who are hoping to go into whether a college or university setting. And I'm a parent as well, and I know many of those running are also parents. I have one who's already graduated, one who's graduating in a couple weeks, and then another one who's in high school. And so, and we live in the area where the most growth is happening, and so I think that helps me to provide that perspective, again, about the growth and about how that might be impacting our students' education.